Great news for Social Security, as today is payday, May 22nd. Some people are getting $1,900 checks. I'll give you the rest of the paydays for the rest of May and some other updates. Also, Congress, on the Congress floor, talking more about what needs to be done, what they plan on doing for Social Security.
The House floor to talk to the American people about the ways in which House Democrats are protecting critical programs like Social Security and Medicare.
I'm going to play you the full video clip of what was said in Congress for Social Security, of how they want to protect Social Security, Medicare, and protect the American dream. And I'll give you some other important updates as well. Before I dive into the main content, if you appreciate these Social Security updates, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more Social Security updates. So $1,900 Social Security payment. Are you eligible for the May 22nd benefits? So today, Wednesday, is payday if you're on Social Security. If you have a birthday, which falls on the date to which the payments are going out today. Let me just scroll down to where the payments are. So today, Wednesday, May 22nd, that means if your birthday is between the 21st to the 31st, you will receive a check today. Then also, there's going to be double payments for SSI as well. You'll get that on Friday, May 31st. If you are on SSI, you're not going to get your June check, but you will get your June check on May 31st. So double payments for the month of May if you're on SSI. Moving on, when it comes to protecting Social Security and Medicare are essential to preserving the American dream. So we keep hearing over and over that over 67 million Americans will receive monthly Social Security checks, the money paid into over the course of their careers. But it seems that this is a lot harder than the government is planning to do so. So it seems that there's always a problem when it comes to paying out Social Security, reforming Social Security, expanding Social Security, increasing Social Security benefits, especially since you've paid into it your entire lives and you are promised something to keep up with inflation, not a check that maybe would have been somewhat sufficient 20, 30 years ago. So I'm going to play the video clip of what this representative in Congress has to say, and I'll give you some other, and then we'll talk about it on the other end.
Well, first and foremost, let me thank the distinguished gentleman from Connecticut, our former caucus chair, for his clarion call that he has issued year after year, month after month, day after day, to protect, to strengthen Social Security. Couldn't be more important, and we couldn't be more grateful for his leadership and the leadership of so many of my colleagues who have joined us tonight on the House floor to talk to the American people about the ways in which House Democrats are protecting critical programs like Social Security and Medicare, and the myriad ways in which, unfortunately, our colleagues on the other side of the aisle are doing the exact opposite. I will give you but one example, Mr. Speaker, with respect to the latter. I know you are familiar, don't know if the American people are familiar, with the Republican Study Committee, the largest caucus within the Republican Conference. 80% of the Republican Conference consider themselves members of this committee. 100% of House Republican leadership count themselves among the members of this committee. The former chairman of the Republican Study Committee is now the Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives. Why do I bring up the Republican Study Committee? Well, it might interest you to know, Mr. Speaker, that just 2 months ago, the Republican Study Committee issued a budget for 2025. Again, this is a committee that has 80% of the Republican Conference in its membership. This backwards budget plan is incredibly revealing. What does it do? It upends critical programs that American families depend on, makes draconian cuts to Medicare and Social Security, A plan that increases the retirement age to 69, forcing Americans to work longer for less. A plan that cuts disability benefits, erodes care for children, making it more expensive to care for our families. Their plan raises Medicare costs for seniors, takes away the program's ability to negotiate prescription drug costs, repeals the $35 insulin and the $2,000 out-of-pocket caps that House Democrats, the members gathered here on the floor this evening, fought so vigorously to enact in the 117th Congress. And just to be clear, Mr. Speaker, although we're here tonight to talk about Social Security and Medicare, our efforts to protect and strengthen and expand both of those programs, and Republican efforts to dismantle them, it is worth noting that this is Police Week. And notwithstanding the many statements made by my colleagues on the other side of the aisle concerning their purported support for law enforcement, their budget tells a very different story. Why? How? Well, I encourage every American, go to page 148 of the Republican Study Committee's budget, and what you will find is clear, unambiguous, plain language that states that they would like to reduce funding for community-oriented policing services, the COPS program, a program that the distinguished gentleman from Pennsylvania has fought to expand for years, a program that is funding the hiring of law enforcement officers in my district in Colorado and countless other jurisdictions across our great country, a program that is critical to law enforcement's abilities to provide for public safety in our country, and a program that they intend to cut. So make no mistake, Mr. Speaker, insofar as one were to glean a central observation from a review, a cursory review of their budget, it is simple. House Republicans are uninterested in tackling issues that matter to the American people. We will not let them cut Social Security. We won't let them cut Medicare. We won't let them cut law enforcement funding. That much is clear. With that, Mr. Speaker and Mr. Chairman, I yield back to the gentleman from Connecticut.
What are your thoughts on what this representative had to say about Social Security? Do you agree, disagree? I think we could all agree that there needs to be more changes to Social Security. Congress at the moment still talking, not acting enough. At this moment, it's just talk, talk, talk. I know it's just more talk than action, but I just want to share with you what is going on when it comes to Social Security in Congress. But I'll give you more updates on that. If you appreciate how I give you all the facts, let you know exactly what's going on, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button if you like these type of videos. And that is all the news that I have for you today to hopefully brighten your day a bit. Here's my daughter Bella's tip of the day.
Hi guys, this is Bella. This is the tip of the day. Do you like my stress ball? You squeeze it and then you feel better. So I'm going to tell you one thing you should do. Do the things that you want to do because you only have one life.
If you want to see the latest 3 bills on increases and expansion of benefits, you're going to want to click this video over here. I'll go over the latest 3 bills in Congress for Social Security increases. So click that video now, and I'll see you in that video. Take care, be safe. Thank you for watching.